Bam! My peoples, welcome to Fight Night with JSmiff. You know who this is, man. I'm JSmiff. And, we're going to get some good action tonight. This very moment, John Santana is in the ring with his opponent. The referee is giving him the final instructions. We're about to get this smoke, my peoples. And you guys know, I don't even have to tell you. I got my boy from the Dominican Republic, John Santana, winning this fight. And, of course, Santana's a fighter who's always going out there to put on a show. He's going to be looking to knock out his opponent. He wants to fight Shushu Carrington. So, John Santana has to put on a show. Here we go, my peoples. He wants to earn that fight. Salute JJ's in there, has Toy Mafia. Here we go, fellas. Santana versus Cruz Chacon. It's about to go down, fellas. Referee gave him the final instructions. Here we go. They're in the middle of the ring, fellas, right away. You see John Santana putting that quick, snappy jab out there. Another jab from Santana. Whoa, Cruz, the southpaw, you saw him go in with that lead left hand. Santana made him miss with that real good footwork. You guys are going to notice that Santana, he's a very good counter puncher. He's very patient. Oh, you see Cruz going forward, left and right, left and right. Santana keeping that high guard, blocking those punches like he's supposed to. Quick jab from Santana. You see him establishing another jab from John Santana with a jab to the body. You see Cruz holding that high guard up, my peoples. With Santana, he the type of fighter, man down if you put them hands down. They're in the middle of the ring, right on top of that Miller Lite logo, my peoples. Stay on this. Don't look away. Don't walk away. John Santana is explosive like that. You see him putting that jab out there. Ooh, counter hook from Santana as Cruz dove in with a left hand. You see the classic case of the southpaw orthodox fighter. Ooh, Cruz with a straight left to the mouthpiece and a right hook to the body of John Santana. Oh, you see them in the middle of the room. Counter right hand to the mouthpiece from Santana. Another right to the body. You see Cruz staying in front of him, right on top of that Miller Lite logo. A right and a left from Cruz misses. You saw Santana with the little step back. Here we go, my peoples. A left to the body from Cruz. Santana with a counter right to the dopey. Santana with a left to the melon. A minute to go into round number 1. Minute and 10 seconds. You see them standing in front of each other. Straight right hand from Santana. That lead right against the southpaw, my peoples. That's a classic weapon. Santana with a quick jab. Another quick jab from Santana and a right to the melon as he made Cruz miss with a left hand. Jab from Santana. Ooh, you saw Cruz with a left hand, Santana with a counter right hand. Ooh, check left hook to the mouthpiece from Santana and a jab. Here we go, they're in the middle of the ring. Ooh, a jab and a right hand to the snack box from Santana and another right hand. Cruz with punches to the body. You notice that Santana is very patient. He takes his time. Ooh, Cruz dove in with a left hand. Santana gave him a right and a left to the body. Fighters are already starting to pull out the heavy artillery. Ooh, Santana with a right hand miss with a left hook. Cruz with a jab and a left to the face piece. 10 seconds to go into round number 1. Cruz with a jab and a left hand. Santana catches with a hard left hook to the snack box. Wobbled him for a second. Straight right hand from John Santana. Whoa, my people. Did you see that left hook? Come on, man. Whoa. Look, I'm going to tell you this right now. John Santana is a real good fighter. I expect him to become a world champion. He wants to fight Shushu Carrington. He's been calling him out, right? And that's why I say he has to look good. He has to, win in impressive fashion if he wants to make noise and get that fight. Here we go. You see both fighters in their corners getting those instructions. And I tell you what, for a first round, that was pretty high-paced for a first round. You see the fighters trading leather. John Santana actually went to the body and then caught him, boom, with a left hook right to the kisser. Whoa. Let's go, fellas. Round number 2. Both fighters ready to go. The referee allows them to get it on. And see, you see John Santana right away putting that jab out there. And Cruz, he's a little bit hesitant right now. He tasted that power, tasted that left hook to the mouthpiece. Ooh, you see the left hand from Cruz, and Santana returns fire with a right and a left. So you see where he counter punches, it's not just one punch. He'll let go of the combinations. Once he make you miss, Santana trying to make you pay right to the body from John Santana. Jab. You see the head movement. Jab from Cruz, a straight right hand from Santana to counter that. A straight left to the body from Cruz. Cruz dives in. The way that Cruz is lunging in with the punches, it made me feel like he's going to run into something. Santana with a chopping right hand to the dome piece. You see Cruz putting that jab out there. Now he's working behind the jab. Straight left hand and a jab from Cruz. Going forward now. Trying to apply that pressure. Giving Santana something to think about. A jab from Cruz. Ooh, Santana missed with a left hook. Agent 17 in the building. Bam. Here we go, my peoples. You see the fighters in the middle of the ring. Ooh, Santana catches Cruz with a jab to the mouthpiece. Cruz catching with a left to the body. Santana with a right to the body, left to the mouthpiece. Cruz with a left to the body, right to the body. Santana close in the gap. Ooh, a right and a left to the body from Santana. Hard shots. He's on body snatching mode. See Santana jabbing, my people. Ooh, straight right hand, another left hook to the body from Santana. Ooh, a hard left to the mouthpiece from Cruz. And a double left uppercut. Referee separate them. Here we go. They back in action, fellas. In the middle of the ring. Ooh, Santana with a hard right to the body. And a left to the wig piece. Referee separate him. Back in action, fellas. Ooh, Santana with a right and a left to the body. Ooh, Cruz with a right to the cornrows of John Santana. A right to the body, left to the dome piece from Santana. Left hook to the wig piece from Santana. You see John Santana putting that jab out there. Straight right hand and a left hook to the wig piece. A jab to the nose piece of Cruz, who jabs and left hand right back. They traded leather in close quarters, my peoples. A straight left hand and a right to the cornrows from Cruz. Whoa. Santana definitely felt that. Bam, West does it in the building. Salute, family. JJ Sendejas. What's the deal, fam? Yo, JJ, I'm saying, like, people trying to set me up these days. What's up with that setup? What they trying to do out here? What they really trying to do out here? That real setup. Show the fight. West does it. I'm here for the commentary. Salute, family. Here we go, my peoples. John Santana showing the skills, being patient, got a good opponent in front of him that's trying to let the hands fly. But I'm going to tell you what, the way that his opponent is lunging in with the punches like that, I feel like he's eventually going to time him and, you know, run him into something nice. Here we go, my peoples. Round number 3, Santana versus Cruz. In the middle of the ring. You see Santana working behind that jab once again. Ooh, another right to the body and a left to the dome piece. A right to the dome piece and a left to the body from Santana. Look at the combination. Look at the sharpness of his punches. And the way that he goes to the body and to the dome piece. John Santana is for real. He really want to fight Shushu Carrington. Let's see if he could win in such spectacular fashion that he get that conversation going. Or left to the body from Santana, left to the wig piece from Cruz. Cruz lunges in with a shot to the body. They end up in a clinch. You guys notice Cruz, he does that a lot. He lunges in with the punches. And you know, you end up, look, he lunged in again right there. So you end up in a clinch because of that. He keeps lunging. Ooh, a right to the body from Santana. Oh, shit. Golly, almost had a technical difficulty up in here. Whoa, my peoples. They trading the serious leather. Santana's getting the best of him, you know. Cruz has landed a little few shots here and there. You got to give it to him. But ultimately, Santana is landing the better shots, the combinations. A minute and 30 seconds to go into round number 3. Now, you guys know we seen Zach Chuddy the other day pull off a major upset. So, you know, Santana got to stay on point. A right and a left to the body from Santana. And a left to the wig piece. A right to the mouthpiece. Once Santana catches you with a good shot, he keeps it going. He keeps firing off at you. Here we go, fellas. A minute to go into round number 3. Good head movement from Cruz, giving Santana something to think about. All right hand to the body from Santana. Santana with a right, miss with a left hook. Ooh, Cruz catches him with a left to the cornrows. Santana with a 1 deuce to the face piece. Santana with a right to the dome piece after he took a left to the body. They clinch him once again because, like I told you, Cruz keeps lunging in with his punches. So you're going to see a lot of, for as long as this fight goes, you're going to see some clinching. Jab to the nose piece from Santana. You see the lateral movement as well. A jab from Cruz. Santana returns fire with a 1 deuce. They're in a clinch once again. Here we go. 20 seconds to go. A right and a left to the body from Santana, followed up by a left to the wig piece. A left to the body from Cruz. Santana with his own left to the body. 1-2 from Santana and a left to the wig piece. Cruz returning fire, but missing with a right uppercut. You see Cruz going for, ooh, left, right, left from Cruz and a jab to the mouthpiece of Santana. A right to the cornrows from Cruz. He's letting the hands fly right now. The round is over. Cruz had a moment right there. Look at the stare off. Staring at Santana like I put hands on you, buddy. Come on, man. Game, salute, family, bam. You see that? I hope you watch it. Santana versus Cruz. The fight is getting interesting right now. It's looking like, you know, they're going to heat up. We're about to see the heavy artillery be pulled out. Yes, sir. First fight of the night. I'm on board. I'm happy. I'm with it. They giving us a smoke. Agent 17, make sure y'all hit the like button. No ghost watching and sneak hating. Gabe, yes, I'm with you, my brother. Come on now, we early. Now, I'm going to tell you what. Santana, he's been calling out Shushu Carrington. Marie, bam, salute. So, if he really want to get that fight, which I know he does, he got to win in spectacular fashion tonight to pick up traction. You see Santana with a jab in the right hand. Oh, Santana with a right, left. 2 to the body, 2 to the mouthpiece. A jab from Cruz. Santana returning fire to the dome and to the body. Oh, a right hook from Cruz and a left to the wig piece from Santana. Cruz with a right to the mouthpiece and a right to the cornrows. A right uppercut from Cruz. Oh, a left to the body, right to the wig piece. Cruz also letting the hands fly. Santana with the jab. Going forward now. A right to the body from Santana. See, Santana still working behind that jab. Cruz with a straight left to the body and a right to the snack box of Santana. My peoples, it's getting interesting. It's getting interesting, my peoples. Hold on. Hold on, fellas. Wait a minute. They're in the middle of the ring. Jab from Cruz. They right on top of that Miller Lite logo. Straight left hand from Cruz and a right to the cornrows. Right before they go into a clinch. Whoa, my people. Cruz is trying to make it interesting out here. Hey, back in action, fella. Ooh, jab to the forehead from Cruz. Ooh, a left to the cornrows from Cruz once again. Santana with a double jab to the face piece. Cruz going forward, smothering him. Santana with a 1 deuce to the snack box. You see Santana. Ooh, Cruz with a lead left hand. Ooh, Cruz catches Santana with a right to the mouthpiece. Cruz letting the hands go left and right to the body. A left to the cornrows. Santana with a right and a left. Cruz with a right. Cruz with a left and a right. Cruz with a left and a right to the cornrows. They clinch and Cruz keep punching Santana to the cornrows. Cruz punching to the wig piece of Santana as they clinching. Ooh, a right from Santana. Santana with a left and right to the body. Cruz with a left to the snack box. Hard shots from both fighters. They pulled out the heavy artillery, my peoples. Ooh, a straight left to the forehead from Cruz. Santana with a jab to the nose piece. You see them in close quarters inside that phone booth. Santana with a lead right hand. Ooh, Santana with a left. Cruz with a left hand to the nose piece. This is an even fight. Ooh, Cruz with a right and a left to the mouthpiece of Santana and another right and a left. Santana caught it with a hard left to the body. Ooh, they traded nasty leather in the middle of the ring. My people's lefts and rights to the wig pieces. Cruz catches Santana with a left to the nose piece right there. The referee separated him from a clinch. Santana with a left to the wig piece. Santana with a straight right hand. Cruz return fire with a left to the cornrows. Referee separated him once again. Oh, one deuce from Santana and the round is over. They stare each other off. Look at them staring at each other before going to the corner. My peoples, this thing turned into a fight. It turned into a slugfest. No holds barred. Whoa. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now, my peoples. Santana is allowing Cruz to turn it into his fight. What are we doing? Box him. Keep boxing him. You the better boxer. When you're working behind that jab and using your angles and using your combinations like that, you're beating him. There's no need to stand in the inside of the phone booth, boom, 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 and trade leather. Look at the replay, my people. A right and a left and a right and a left to the mouthpiece from Cruz. Landed a hard shot to the snack box of Santana. And he's telling him, come on, let's go. He's trying to break Santana's will. Here we go, fellas. We back in action. Round number 5, my peoples. They're in the middle of the ring. This a close fight. A right to the body from Santana, left to the wig piece from Cruz. Santana with a left and a right. You see him going forward, looking to apply pressure. Right hand from Santana. That was a lead right hand to the mouthpiece. You see Santana going forward, and Cruz is using that lateral movement. 1-2 from Santana. You see Cruz now using his footwork. A left to the body from Santana. Check right hook to the wig piece from Cruz. Cruz with a left to the body. Cruz with a left and a right to the mouthpiece. And they go into a clear. Oh, Cruz punches Santana to the dome piece with a right and a left. Santana with a right and a left to the body. Cruz catches with a left to the snack box. Cruz with a straight left hand to the nose piece. Whoa, my peoples. This is a fight. You see Santana working behind that jab once again. Right on top of that Miller Lite logo. Both of them landing jabs to the nose pieces. 2 jabs from Jan Santana. Santana missed with a right hand to the body. Cruz with a jab. Santana with his own jab. In the middle of the ring now. Both fighters trading jabs, my people. Ooh, Cruz catches Santana with a jab to the face piece. Santana returns fire with a right hand to the snack box. A straight right hand from Jan Santana. Jan Santana right to the body. A jab to the forehead from Santana. 1-2 from Santana. And they go into a clinch. Cruz has made this a very interesting showdown, my peoples. He trying to Zach Chelly. Jan Santana. 1-2 to the dome piece from Santana. Cruz with a jab to the cornrows. Ooh, Cruz with a straight left hand to the snack box. Jan Santana with a straight right hand to the body. Double jab from Jan Santana. You see Cruz now going forward. Ooh, double jab from Cruz, a counter right hand from Santana. Still in the middle of the ring on top of that Miller Lite logo, my peoples. Ooh, a left and a right to the body from Cruz. Santana gave him a nice left hook to the body as well. A straight left hand and a right to the body from Cruz. My peoples. Cruz is looking to let the hands fly. Ooh, a hard right to the body from Jan Santana. But Cruz is still going forward. 1-2 from Santana. Another jab. A right and a left from Santana. Here's the deal, my peoples. Are the fighters going to be able to maintain this pace? Are they going to be able to do this for the entire fight? It's a 10 round though. Ooh, a left from Cruz. A right and a left to the body from Santana. A left to the snack box from Cruz. This is only round number 5, my peoples. 15 seconds to go. You see Jan Santana still putting that jab in the nose piece of Cruz. A double jab in the right hand from Santana. And then he uses that lateral movement. Cruz missed with a 1 deuce. Ooh, Santana with a right, left to the body and a left to the snag box. Cruz laying the hands go. Santana laying the hands fly as well. The round is over, my peoples. It's that type of fight. They out here trying to inflict bodily harm. There you have it, my people. Salute to everybody tuning in to Fight Night with JSmiff. We getting the smoke. That's what we here for, my peoples. JJ's in there. That's exactly. JSmiff, we can see the fight with your glasses. We don't want you to get in more trouble. Oh, shit. Yeah, but it doesn't show that much. West does it. They trying to leave it all in the ring. Yeah, I don't think it shows enough for me to golly. It can't do me. It can't be showing that much. But yeah, it will definitely be a strike. But there's no point in taking them off now, because if that's enough to do me in, it's done. I'm done in. But I don't think so. I don't think so. West does it. Yeah, they leaving it all on the table. My people, round number 6. They back in action, fellas. In the middle of the ring. Jan Santana with a jab to the body to kick off the round. Double jab in the right hand misses from Santana. A left hand from Cruz. Right now, this fight is anybody's fight. Ooh, a double jab in the right hand from Santana. Right in the wig piece. A left hook to the melon from Jan Santana. This is anybody's fight right now, my peoples, in my personal opinion. You know, both fighters need these rounds that are coming up in order to assure themselves a win. This is a close one. You see Jan Santana put that jab out there. Ooh, a double jab and a left to the body from Cruz and then a 1 deuce. Letting the hands fly. Santana missed with a right hand to the body. Both fighters are being cautious. They're respecting each other's power. Santana with a check left hook to the wig piece. Ooh, a hard left to the body from Cruz. Ooh, Santana with a right to the body. Ooh, Santana with a left to the dome piece. Right uppercut, then another left to the wig piece. Putting that jab out there. Looping right hand from Santana. Looping right hand from Cruz. Right to the cornrows. A jab to the mouthpiece from Cruz and another jab in the right hand. Cruz is running after Santana. Jab and a right to the body from Cruz. Cruz with a left. A right to the cornrows of Santana. Left to the body, right from Cruz. Ooh, a left from Cruz. Santana with a right and a left. Ooh, they in close quarters, my people's trading hard shots to the body. Cruz with a right to the face piece. Santana with a right and a left to the body. One thing that I've been noticing from the beginning, Santana has been digging with hard shots to the body, my people's rights and lefts. Are those going to pay off in the later rounds? Ooh, a hard left to the body from Cruz, but Santana returns fire with those looping hard shots to the body. Hooks with the left and right hand from Jan Santana. Jab to the face piece from Santana. See Cruz right in front of him, using his feints, using his head movement. Oh, Cruz missed with a looping left and a looping right. Was trying to send Jan Santana to Valhalla. Here we go, fellas. 30 seconds to go. Into round number 8. Jab to the body from Cruz and a check left hook to the wig piece from Santana. Action slowed down just a little bit. Both fighters missed right there with some punches. Jan Santana missed with a double jab in the right hand. Quick step back from Cruz, so he's using that footwork. Look, these two fighters are in great shape. Ooh, Santana catches Cruz with a left to the wig piece. Cruz goes forward with lefts and rights. They clenching, but both of them punching each other. And the round is over, my peoples. Look, we got 2 rounds to go, fellas. Agent 17, this is Jan Santana, that's right. We got 2 rounds to go. This is a close fight, my peoples. Very close fight. This, if I'm not mistaken, is probably the toughest opponent in Jan Santana's career. And we're seeing it. We're seeing it, how this fight is playing out. He's not able to dominate this guy. The way that this fight has played out, fellas, you know, Santana need these. Ooh, a straight left hand in the snack box of Jan Santana. They showed the replay. Golly. Cruz is doing his thing too. By the way, my peoples, Cruz is a fighter with a record of 24 wins and 7 losses. He has a lot of experience. Santana is 16-0. Round number 7 kicked off. Cruz catches Santana with a left to the wig piece. Santana returns fire with a right and a left. Jab from Jan Santana. They in the middle of the ring once again, my peoples. A straight right hand to the body from Santana. Another straight right hand. Cruz with a straight left hand and another left. A straight left hand and 2 right hooks and a left uppercut from Cruz. Santana with a straight right hand. A straight left hand from Cruz to the body. Santana with a straight right hand to the forehead. Santana with a double jab in the right hand. You see the lateral movement now. Cruz going forward. You see Santana. Ooh, a straight left hand from Cruz. Cruz with a left to the body. A jab from Santana. See the movement. Both fighters feigning. Ooh, a straight left hand to the body. Right hand to the dome piece from Santana. Cruz is doing a real good job with that lead left hand. Very quick. And he's been catching Santana to the body and to the dome piece with it. 1, 2, right hook to the snack box of Santana, who returns fire with a right and a left and a right. Cruz caught Santana with a hard shot. Santana returns fire with a right to the mouthpiece. A hard left to the body from Santana. Cruz returns fire with a left and right. Cruz with a lead left hand. Santana with a left and right. Santana with digging hard shots right and left to the body of Cruz. A straight left hand to the body from Cruz. Lunging in with those punches. They trading jabs once again, my peoples. Ooh, a straight right hand and a left from Santana. Another straight right hand and a left hook from Santana. That's Cruz's lunging in. You see Santana using that forward, using that lateral movement. Cruz with a right uppercut to the snack box of Jan Santana. Cruz digging hard to the body right now. You see Santana being patient, being calm. Oh, Cruz catches Santana with a hard left to the snack box. But Santana ate that like a plátano. Double right hand from Santana. Oh, Cruz misses with a looping left hand. Santana was able to slip that shot. A right and left from Santana, right and left from Cruz. Cruz digging with shots to the body now. Santana with a right hook to the body. Using that forward, using that lateral movement. Double jab from Cruz. Santana returns fire with a jab. Ooh, a left to the body from Cruz. Santana missed with a left hook. Ooh, a hard left to the body from Santana once again. He's been investing to the body from early on. Right hand from Santana. Cruz fired back and the round is over. My peoples. My peoples. Jan Santana facing the toughest opponent of his career. And right now, this fight is close, fellas. They showing Jerome Bruce Ennis and Xander Sayers, you know, little face-off, talking trash to each other. Man, I can't wait for Booth versus Sayers. But right now, Jan Santana and Cruz, they in a slugfest, my peoples. I don't know who's going to win. Well, look, you guys know I'm supporting Jan Santana. That's my guy. He need these rounds, bro. He need these rounds. It's a very close fight. Very competitive fight. Age 17. Only thing we need now is some... I can't see that. It's too small for my vision. But we need something. Here we go, my peoples. We back in action. Jan Santana, round number 8. The toughest fight of his career. Can he make the adjustments to pull this off? In the middle of the ring, my peoples, Jan Santana with the first jab of the round. Cruz returns fire with his own jab. This is round number 8, my peoples. We got 3 rounds left in this showdown. Ramirez, bam, salute, family. Cruz goes to the body. Santana with a check left hook to the wig piece. A jab to the body from Jan Santana. Ooh. You see Cruz with the 1-2. Santana returning fire. They go into a clinch. Listen, my peoples. Christian Cruz is giving John Santana the toughest fight of his career right now. Here we go, my people. They traded leather. A straight right hand from Santana. Double jab from Santana. A straight left hand from Cruz. Santana returned fire with a right left. See the right in front of. Ooh, a jab to the face piece from Santana. Cruz returned fire with a left to the body. Ooh, Cruz catches Santana with a straight left hand to the snack box. Pushed his head back like a bobblehead. Santana, ooh, with a jab to the face piece, right, left to the body. Cruz returned fire with a left and right to the cornrows. My peoples. This thing turned into a fight. Cruz with a hard left to the body. Santana with a right to the body. Santana left to the body, left to the wake piece. See Cruz going forward. Ooh, Santana with a left and right to the body. Cruz with a right hook to the body. Santana with another right to the body. Santana with a right and a left to the body. Another left to the body from Santana. He's been doing it the entire fight. Investing to the body. Another hard right hand to the body from Santana. Cruz with a double jab to the face piece. Ooh, Santana with another left to the body. Cruz with a right and a left. Santana with a left and a right to the snack box. Santana with a lead right hand. You see Cruz telling him to come on. Going like that to him, like, what's up? Santana like, what's up? Okay, they traded leather, my peoples. Ooh, Santana with a right and a left to the dope piece. Cruz catching with a left to the snack box. Santana with a right and a left to the body. Cruz with a right and a left. Cruz with a right to the body. Cruz with a right to the cornrows and another left. Cruz still letting the hand go. Santana with a right and a left to the body. Cruz with a right uppercut. They clinching, my peoples, after trading some sweet leather. Referee separate them. Here we go. Ooh, a hard left to the body from Cruz. And a jab from Cruz. Ooh, Santana with a right and a left to the body and a left to the wig piece. And the round is over. Ooh. Whoa. Listen, fellas, I don't know if anyone is going to be able to run away with it for these last 2 rounds, because this fight is real close. Real close right now. It's hard to call it, fellas. Real hard to call it. Y'all know I got my boy John Santana. But it's close, man. I think if anybody wins these last 2 rounds, that fight is going to win the fight. Based on the way that it's been playing out. I think that these scorecards, I don't know, because you never know, when there's swing rounds, you don't know if all those swing rounds are going in one direction, right? But this fight, it looks like, those scorecards are going to be close. Here we go, fellas. Round number 9, they back in action. Right away, you see Santana putting that jab out there. You see both fighters sizing each other up. Jab from John Santana. Oh, you saw the right hook from Cruz and the check left hook from Santana. Jab from Santana. Another jab. Putting that jab out there, keeping that distance. Double jab from Cruz and a jab from Santana. A right hand from Santana misses a left hook to the body. Here we go, fellas. You see the lateral movement, the footwork from Santana. The ring generalship. The movement. Jab from Santana. On his toes. And I gotta tell you, these fighters are in great shape. You see the conditioning. They, round number 9, they're both on their toes. They both look fresh. Ooh. A right and a left from Cruz. Santana was able to slip those. A left to the body from Cruz, or right to the body from Santana. Come on now. Landing them shots to the body. Santana has been investing, but you see Cruz. One deuce from Santana. Cruz with a left to the body. Santana with a right to the body. Cruz with a left and a right to the snack box and to the cornrows. Cruz with a left to the wake piece. A right hand to the mouthpiece from Cruz. Right in the kisser. He letting the hands fly up on Santana. My people's a minute and 30 seconds to go into round number 9. Cruz is trying to leave it all out there. All in the ring. Right now, At least in round number 9, he has been outworking Santana. Left to the wake piece from Cruz. Another right to the wake piece. Santana return fire with a right to the body. Here we go, fellas. A straight right hand from Jan Santana. Jab to the forehead from Cruz. 2 jabs missed from Santana. A jab to the forehead from Jan Santana. Right to the body from Santana. And a 1 dose to the mouthpiece. Double jab to the forehead from Santana. Another jab from Santana. Cruz misses when he lunged in with a left and a right. A straight right hand from Santana. You see the lateral movement. Ooh, a straight left hand to the snack box. And another one to the mouthpiece from Cruz before they enter a clinch. You see Cruz still letting the hands go as they hold it on to each other. A left to the body from Cruz. You see the lateral movement from Santana. Ooh, a right and a left to the body from Santana. Hard shots. A jab to the mouthpiece from Santana. A jab to the mouthpiece and a left to the cornrows from Cruz. You see the lateral movement. Santana with a 1-2 and a left to the body. Cruz returns fire. Santana with a right to the body. And they uses that lateral movement. Never staying in one spot for too long. A jab to the nose piece from Santana. You see Cruz lunging forward with punches, telling them come on. Straight left hand from Cruz misses. They go into a clinch and the round is over. Whoa, my peoples. Come on, man. Mr. KO in the building. Salute, family. Yes, sir. Appreciate everybody tuning in for this episode of Fight Night with JSmiff. You know what it is, man. We getting the smoke. This is only the first fight. Only the first one. And we already getting the smoke. So these fighters right here, they set the stage. Remember, the other fighters that's fighting tonight, they sitting in the locker room somewhere watching this. They're like, oh, shit, damn, they doing it tonight. So these 2 right here, Santana. Oh, you see the replay, my people, how they landed shots. Cruz landed to the wig piece, but Santana landed right to the jugular with that left hook. Oh, left to the cornrows from Cruz. And he's saying, come on, Santana, let's go. Mr. KO JSmiff, see everything and cause enough of the fight for you to visualize it. I do my best, my brother. Here we go. They about to be back in action, fellas. Let's get it. Round number 10. This is the final round. It seems like both fighters need this round right now. Ooh, 1-2 from Cruz, 1-2 from Santana, who also returned, gave him a right and a left to the body. Cruz with a left and a right to the body. Santana with a hard left hook to the body. Hard shot. You see them in the middle of the ring, fella. Ooh, Santana with a right and a left to the body. Once again with those hard shots. A straight right hand to the face piece from Santana. Santana with a left to the body. You see Cruz bouncing on his toes. Misses with a lead left hand right before they go into a clinch. Cruz lunges in with that right hand, with that left hand. Here we go. In the middle of the ring, fellas. Santana still digging hard to the body. Ooh, a left hand to the snack box from Cruz. Ooh, a left hand to the snack box once again from Cruz. Santana return fire with a left and a right to the body. Santana with a right to the nose piece. Cruz goes with a left and a right to the body. Cruz with a left to the body. Santana with a left and a right to the body. My people, they both landing some great shots upon. Here we go. Double jab from Santana. A left and a right from Cruz. A straight right hand from Santana. Another straight right hand from Santana. Straight left hand from Cruz. A 1-2 from Cruz. A left to the body from Santana. Right and a left to the body from Cruz. Right and a left and a body to the body from Santana. They both landed some hard shots. Cruz with a right and a left to the mouthpiece of Santana. Ooh, Santana catching with a left and a right, but also eats a left and a right from Cruz. Both landing some hard shots on each other, my peoples. Ooh, they both going with lefts and rights to the body, trying to inflict bodily harm. Both, oh, a straight left hand to the mouthpiece of Santana. He returned fire with a right and a left to the body. They both still trading nasty leather in the middle of the ring, my peoples. Trying to send each other to the hospital. Oh, Santana with a hard left to the snack box. Cruz going with hard shots to the body with the right and the left. Santana with a left to the body. Santana with a right to the body. A left to the body. Trying to hurt him. Trying to make him urine blood. A right and a left from Cruz. Right in the mouthpiece. 30 seconds to go into round number 10. Ooh, another right and a left to the body from Santana. You see them trading leather. Another right and a left to the body from Santana. That's been his bread and butter for this fight. A straight right hand and a left to the body from Santana. Cruz misses with a hard left hand. trading in the middle of the ring still, my peoples. 10 seconds to go. Ooh, Santana catching with a right and a left to the body. Cruz returns fire with a right and a left. Cruz goes forward and the fight is over. What a fight, my peoples. What a first fight. I'm going to tell you guys right now, Jazz Santana, he won that fight, but it was close. He won that fight. The work that he put to the body, it was very competitive, as you guys saw, a lot of action. Nah, I got it to Santana. I got it for Santana. It was a very close fight. Very competitive as well. But I'm edging it to Santana. I'm thinking overall how he was kept landing those hard shots to the body on the inside. I know those shots up top look good from Cruz. You know, sometimes he pushed Santana wig piece back. But I'm edging it to Santana. Agent 17. I got Santana as well. Mr. KO. Or majority decision. Good body work. Marie. Not on shoo-shoo level. Remember, styles make fights. Styles make fights. Here we go, my people. We're going to get the announcement. But I'll say what? Even though I got John Santana winning this fight, I still say, you know, it was a good first fight for the night. A very competitive fight. And John Santana, he had his hands full tonight. Mr. KO Shushu dominated Castro. I know, bro, but I'm going to remind you, I forgot the opponent. There was a guy that Shushu fought that gave him help that people were saying he lost that fight. It happens. You don't dominate everybody. So, Marie, if you would have been seeing that fight, it would have been the same thing. Somebody would have been saying, oh, man, Santana smokes him. Look, yeah, come on. But it's not like that. Styles make fights. The way it plays out with two guys has nothing to do with the way it's going to play out with somebody else. Here we go, my peoples. We're going to get that announcement. Like I told you, I have John Santana winning it. But it was a very competitive fight. Good fight. Unanimous decision. There you go. Those body shots did it. 96 to 94, you see? There you go. 97 to 93. 98 to 92. Yeah, that's too far. John Santana, of course. Of course, John Santana. There you have it, my people. There you go. He got the W. Now I gotta say, I heard a scorecard that didn't seem. You know, I think I heard a card 98, 92. That was crazy. That was crazy. Don't do it like that. That was crazy. But there you have it, my peoples. John Santana gets the W. Whoa. Hold on, man. Let me do this update right quick, my people. John Santana, my peoples. It happens. That's the way the cookie crumbles. You know, I thought John Santana was gonna be able to get the stoppage, but had a tough opponent in front of him to deal with. And that's the way the cookie crumbles, my peoples. It was a good fight, good competitive fight. You guys saw that he had, you know, a tough opponent that kept fighting back, kept swinging. He had to deal with it. He had to go the distance with it. It's part of the sweet science, fellas. But what a way to kick things off, huh? West does a swing rounds, all went one way. Sounded like a slugfest. Bro, a real good fight. Real good fight. Hold on, fellas. Bam, my peoples. John Santana walks away with the W. It goes the distance, a 10-rounder. Christian, damn, what's homie name? Christian what, man? I can't remember his name now, baby. What's his name? Christian what? Now I can't remember dude's name. Go figure. What's homie's name, y'all? Christian what? Hold on, man. His name just left me. Yeah, Christian Cruz. It's Cruz Chacon. There you go. Christian Cruz. Bam! My peoples. John Santana defeated Christian Cruz. The fight went the distance. You know, it was a very competitive fight. It turned into a slugfest. Salute to John Santana, another W. Yes, sir. That video's going up right now. You guys see me doing it live, fellas. John Santana. We got Kelvin Davis, my peoples, versus Peter Dobson. Kelvin Davis is Keyshawn's brother who got beat by Nahir O'Brien. He's fighting on this card. Once again, fellas, salute to everybody tuning in to Fight Night with JSmiff. Listen, man, for a first fight, it looks like we kicked this thing off the right way. What a way to kick off Fight Night. Yes, sir, John Santana. Christian Cruz, they gave us a smoke. They gave us what we was looking for, right? John Santana beats Chris. Hold on, how you spell homie's name? Christian Cruz. What you guys thought about that fight? What you guys think about that first fight? Mickey Rourke, what was your prediction for Norman Jr. and Davis, Albright, J. Stradamus? So my prediction, my three winners is Santana, Norman Jr., and Keyshawn Davis. Age 17. You see Crawford Jr. won. Stay at wrestling. I didn't see that. But salute to Terrence Crawford and Crawford Jr. You know, they got it. They got it in their DNA. Crawford is raising winners. Yes, sir. Hold on, my peoples, because I gotta do. For those of you who don't know, Back Center RD. Back Center, the letter R, the letter D. That's a new Back Center channel, which is actually in Spanish. You know, for the last couple of years, I've had a lot of people hit me up. Yo, man, listen, you should have Spanish boxing too. It's not fair. Yes, sir. So now people get that dosage of Spanish boxing as well. Check this out, my people. Watch this. Watch me work in Spanish, fellas. Bam! Mi gente. Mi gente. Jan Santana le metió la mano a Christian Cruz. Se fue a 10 rounds. Estuvo buena la pelea, pero Jan Santana ganó. Yo. There you have it, my people. In Spanish. We do it however. Here we go, fellas. Unibox. Here we go, fellas. The next fight coming up. Kelvin Davis. Remember, he got beat up by the hero. So obviously, he want to win. He wants to look good, and then he want to see his brother avenge him. Wes does say, JSmiff, I admire your grind, bro. I appreciate you, my guy. I appreciate it. Real talk. You know, I love the sport of boxing, and I'm willing to dedicate, you know, as much time as possible. And wait for my opportunity as well. I'm waiting. I'm waiting patiently. I don't know when or where, but it's going to go down. Marie, are there some people here who live in Europe? Maybe, I don't know right now. But there are people from New England. There's people from different places in Europe that show up. Jay is there. Everyone, please hit the like button. Come on, fellas. No ghost watch. We watched the whole fight. I called the whole 10 round of 15 likes. That's nasty work. West does it. Atlanta, Georgia, USA in the building. Agent 17. Southwest Florida. Soon to be Deep South. East Alabama. My peoples, we about to get some action. Hold on, fellas. Let me turn this light off. Let me go grab me some OJ. Let me hydrate real quick. Because this is going to be a good fight. We about to get a slugfest, fellas. Let's be ready for this one. Let me get something to drink real quick. Y'all do the same, man. Hydrate. Make sure you're good. Ah, no, ya. Creo que no. Ah, here we go. My peoples. They're about to go in. Here we go, Peter Dobson. Peter Dobson looking to upset Kelvin Davis, my peoples. Can he pull it off? Making his ring walk. Get ready for the next fight, fellas. Yes, sir. Marie. Oh yeah, I got Norman Jr. and Key versus Albright, a draw. I got Norman Jr. winning the fight. I got Keyshawn Davis also winning the fight. And in this fight, I got Kelvin Davis. You know, I don't see him getting upset. So Kelvin Davis is gonna handle business. Here we go, my peoples. Kelvin Davis with a record of 15-1. You already know who gave him the first loss of his career. Nahir Albright. You see him, Kelvin Davis, about to take the stage. 21 green light. What's up? I think Keyshawn Davis is going to lose tonight. He might. Nah, I don't see it happening. You know, him and Nahir Albright, they already know each other. They already know each other's style. Yes, the fight did go the distance. But if you remember, he beat him in that first fight. The only reason it's a no contest is because he tested positive for marijuana, which isn't even a performance-enhancing drug. Like, it's ridiculous that they chose to overturn that win. So, I think I do see it as a possibility that it plays out in similar fashion and it also goes the distance. Because Albright's a good fighter. He knows how to navigate himself in close quarters. It's hard to catch him with that shot that you need to really hurt him. It could go the distance again, but I got Keyshawn Davis walking out of there with the dub. Agent 17, I put money on Keyshawn, Norman, and Nagano, and Nate Diaz. West does it. Albright showed up. That was a close fight. Closer fight than it was called. I watched it with the sound of... No, it was it was a good fight. It was a competitive fight. But Keyshawn won, right? The only reason he don't got the W on his record is because of the marijuana situation. But, we wouldn't dispute that he didn't win the fight. But it was close. It was competitive. This time around, I think there's a little bit of bad blood from both sides, simply because, Albright said Keyshawn choked him up. Albright beat up Kelvin Davis. They had that controversy, obviously, in the locker room. So, let's see. We're going to see them tonight in the main event, trading leather. Peter Dobson and Kelvin Davis, they're about to do it right now. I got a feeling, my people, that Peter Dobson is about to get beat up. By the way, my people, I got this toast right here, but I got it a little bit late. Let me get in a couple of bites before this fight starts. You see the iconic Jimmy Lennon Jr. announcing Kelvin Davis right now. Damn, y'all heard the nickname? Kelvin Night Night Davis. Gracias, amor. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go, fellas. Let's get it. Kelvin Night Night Davis about to go in. Let's go, fellas. Round number one. Kelvin Davis, Peter Dobson. You see Davis out of that southpaw stance. Already putting that long jab out there. He has the height and reach advantage. See him using his lateral movement. Jab to the body and another jab to the body from Dobson. Trying to close that gap between them. Ooh, one deuce from Davis to the dome piece. A jab to the nose piece from Kelvin Davis. Peter Dobson going forward. Dobson misses with a straight right hand to the body. Ooh, Davis with a jab to the mouthpiece. See that lateral movement, that footwork from Davis. Straight right hand to the body from Dobson. Jab from Davis, who's moving to his right, now moving to his left. You see Dobson going after him, but that footwork from Davis, he's not staying in front of Dobson. Jab from Davis to the nose piece, and they use that lateral movement. Dobson cutting off the ring. Double jab from Dobson. A straight left hand from Davis. Using that footwork. Jab from Davis. Another jab from Davis. Ooh, a straight left hand from Davis. You know, with the height and reach advantage, Kelvin Davis is doing what he's supposed to be doing. He's using it. You know, using that jab, using that movement, keeping that range. A jab to the body from Dobson. You see the jab, another jab from Kelvin Davis. And moving to his left. Davis misses with two left hands and makes Dobson miss with a left and a right. You see him moving. Now, I'm surprised that Kelvin Davis keep moving to his left because he's moving to Dobson's right hand, his power hand, and it seems like he's moving right into it. Got to be careful not to get clipped with a crazy shot. Because I've seen already Dobson using that looping right hand. You're going to see it a lot. Jab from Dobson. Another jab from Dobson. 30 seconds to go into round number 1. Jab to the body from Kelvin Davis. Dobson lunges in. They go into a clinch. 15 seconds to go into round number 1, my peoples. Here you go. They're in the middle of the ring. Right on top of that Miller Lite logo. You see Davis putting that jab out there. Ooh, 1-2 to the snack box from Kelvin Davis. Now using the footwork. A right to the body from Dobson. Well, my peoples, you see it. A slow-paced first round. Both fighters trying to figure each other out. Let's see where we're going with this. Damn, man. I need to hire a co-host. That way between rounds, while I'm eating something, they could just talk shit about what we saw. I think I'm going to make an AI JSmiff. So he could be talking between rounds and shit. I think the action is going to start to pick up now. You know, that first round, both fighters got the butterflies out of the way. Here we go, fellas. Round number 2, they back in action. You see Kelvin Davis putting that jab out there right away. And Dobson goes with a hard right to the body. Ooh, 1-2 from Davis to the snack box. Right in the mouthpiece. Here we go. You see the feints from Dobson. Lateral movement from Kelvin Davis. They go into a clinch. Ooh, as they clinching, Dobson caught him with a nice right to the cone roast. Wes does it. JSmiff, the world ain't ready. Here we go. You see Dobson trying to close the gap with the footwork of Kelvin Davis. Dobson is just not able to get him. You see the good movement and the nice jab. Dobson get him in the corner, looping right hand, and they go into a clinch. Come on, my peoples. Come on, fellas. Age is 17. Some fights need no sound. The announce be glazing some fighters for no reason. That's why JSmiff got to be commentator. No bias. They need to put me on, man. They need to. Here we go, fellas. Oh, 1-2 from Kelvin Davis. But Dobson landed his own 1 deuce. A jab from Dobson misses. You see the footwork from Kelvin Davis. But I got to say this. Davis is not throwing enough punches. I like the footwork. I like the movement. Right? But this round, this specific round, I didn't see enough from him. I want to see more. Ooh, a hard left to the snack box from Kelvin Davis and a right to the nose piece. There you go. Show me something. Dobson with a left and a right to the body. And I tell you what, Wes Dussett, I don't know if the world is ready for JSmiff, but if the boxing world is ready for JSmiff, but they're going to have to adapt. They're not going to have a choice. Ooh. See, Kelvin Davis light on his toes, gave him a 1 deuce to the nose piece. And the round is over. So far, it's been a slow pace. Fighters are still seem to be looking for the rhythm for, where they want to be at. Let's see where we're going with this. Dobson versus Davis, my peoples. And of course, Brian Norman Jr. is going to be next. We get into smoke. Oh, they're showing Keyshawn Davis, who fought in the prelims. Here we go. And I'm going to tell you something. This should have been the first fight on the card. If you think about it, this should have been the first one. You see Dobson trying to close the gap. And Kelvin Davis, using that jab, using that movement. Oh, Dobson. Lefts and rights from Dobson. As Kelvin Davis backs away. A straight left hand from Davis. Caught Dobson with a good shot. Here we go. You see Dobson going forward with that high guard. Ooh, a straight left hand from Kelvin Davis. Right down the pipe. I'm telling you. It's not just that it was more entertaining. It's that Santana got one of those, intercontinental or secondary or one of those titles. Some type of title. Like that's a bigger fight than this one. Oh! Wait a minute, Dobson lands a hard right hand to the snack box. But now you see Kelvin Davis let the hands fly too. Whoa. Dobson missed with a looping left hand. Dobson is starting to gain his confidence. You see that jab from Kelvin Davis as he backs away. Dobson, right to the body, and they go into a clinch. It's round number 3, my peoples. You've seen Dobson trying to be aggressive, applying that pressure. Ooh, Kelvin Davis with a counter left to the nose piece. Fellas, we got a good fight on our hands. Starting to get interesting now. A right to the body from Dobson. 1-2 from Kelvin Davis. Dobson missed with a jab. Oh, double jab and a left and a right from Kelvin Davis. Dobson with a left and a right. A looping left hand from Dobson. The letter M. Anybody know? Any sights? Put my guy on. 20 seconds to go into round number 3. Jab to the body from Dobson. Ooh, double jab from Dobson. Kelvin Davis returned fire. You see Peter Dobson going after him. A jab. Ooh, a straight left hand to the mouthpiece from Kelvin Davis, and the round is over. My peoples. Interesting fight, fellas. Interesting fight. This is one of those where Nobody's dominating. You can't say anybody is running away with it. So unless somebody's not able to make an adjustment that is going to tip everything in their favor, this is looking like it's one of those. A tough fight that can go the distance, can have, a lot of swing rounds, and let's see how it plays out. But Kelvin Davis, who obviously lost to Nahir Albright, he don't want to take another L tonight, right? There's a certain level of pressure for him to get this W. Come on now. You see the replay, my peoples? Kelvin Davis caught him with a right and a left. We're about to be back in action, fellas. Round number 4. We see both fighters trading jab in the middle of the ring. But Kelvin Davis had to back away. Again, you see Dobson applying the pressure. Jabs to the body, goes forward. Davis backing away, using the lateral movement. Dobson with a left hook. Dobson with a right to the body and a left to the body. Kelvin Davis with a jab and a straight left to the body. So right now, Dobson is dictating the pace. He's applying pressure. Ooh, Dobson with a right to the cornrows as they was clinching. Jab to the body from Dobson. A right to the body from Dobson. Okay, here we go. The referee separated them from the clinch. Dobson missed with a left hook. A jab to the body from Dobson as Kelvin Davis backs away. A left and a right to the body from Dobson. So, the only thing, my knock on Kelvin Davis is that he's waiting too much. You guys notice Kelvin Davis, for the most part, he's waiting to react off of what Peter Dobson is doing. He's not initiating the action. Most of the time, he's not attacking first. Trent Thomas, salute, family. Bam. Yeah, man, people don't want to hit that like button. This is the second fight we call it, man. We ain't even get to 20 likes. Wicked stuff. Here we go, fellas. You see Peter Dobson trying to make something happen. Kelvin Davis had his back up against the ropes, but lateral movement gets out of there. A jab to the face piece from Kelvin Davis. Ooh, a double jab and a left to the mouthpiece. Ooh, a hard left to the body from Kelvin Davis. A straight left to the mouthpiece. Ooh, a left and a right, a left and a right. There you go, my peoples. Another round of action. Competitive fight, Kelvin Davis, we can't say he's running away with it. This guy Peter Dobson is giving him work. Come on now. Peter Dobson is giving Kelvin Davis work. West does it. We hit faithful. Few. Till the ban is lifted. Nah, man, listen. Believe it or not, the ban, and I've been I'm an experienced shadow ban YouTuber. I've been shadow banned so many times. I'm experienced at it already. And one thing that I learned about being shadow banned is that's when you figure out the difference between the people that actually watch the channel all the time and the people that watch it every once in a while. Because you know that there's people that subscribe to a channel and they only watch it on Fridays, let's say, right? The day before the fight, they always there, right? Or if there's a big fight on Monday, they always watch. But throughout the week, there's a lot of people that don't watch it every day. So when you shadow ban, you get to see other people that watch it all the time, because you guys are not getting notifications. You guys are not, like, oftentimes you actually got to look for, let me see what this guy's doing. Oh shit, let me watch. So it tells me a lot about you guys, and I appreciate it. It makes me appreciate that even when I'm shadow banned, you guys tune in. It's like YouTube is not gonna stop you guys from watching the show. They can't be done. Hold on, my peoples, I'm over here setting up shop. Hold on, man. What? Here we go, fellas. The fighters are trading leather, and look, man, Peter Dobson, he's applying pressure on Kelvin Davis, fella. Oh, Peter Dobson catches Kelvin Davis with a left to the smack box, a right and a left to the body, a left to the mouthpiece from Peter Dobson. Oh, a hard right hand and a left and right to the body from Dobson. Kelvin Davis is absorbing punishment, my peoples. A straight left hand to the mouthpiece from Davis. Dobson with a hard left and a right to the body. A left to the cornrows, a right to the body from Dobson. My peoples. Peter Dobson trying to pull off the upset. Right and a left from Peter Dobson to the body. A check right hook to the melon from Kelvin Davis. Kelvin Davis with a lead left hand. See Peter Dobson, a jab to the face piece, right hand to the body. And now you're also starting to see Peter Dobson cutting off the ring, keeping Davis in the ropes. Peter Dobson with a hard right to the body and another one to the body. Two right to the cornrows while they clenching, and a left to the dome piece. 30 seconds to go into round number 5, fellas. Oh, a hard left to the body from Kelvin Davis. You see them in the middle of the ring, fellas. Peter Dobson goes forward now. Kelvin Davis using that lateral movement, trying to get away. 10 seconds to go into round number 5. So Peter Dobson going forward now. Oh, 1-2 to the face piece from Kelvin Davis and a straight left hand to the face piece. Peter Dobson lunges in, they clench, and the round is over. Marie. How does many have Davis winning those rounds? Dobson won most of the rounds. Or am I blind? I mean, it's a competitive fight, man. Dobson is landing a lot of punches. He definitely had to have won this round. Peter Dobson definitely won this round that just passed. Trent Thomas, why they shadow ban you? Only bringing great content. So it's been different things that happen. Like, I'll give you an example. I got shadow banned. You see, when you show something and a company reports it and flags it so it could be taken down, they shadow ban you. So in Boxathon, when I show all those fights, like 4 of them, Top Rank had them flagged. So when Top Rank flagged them, that's it. They don't give you a strike because it wasn't showing a live stream. You were showing an old fight. So it's no strike, but they shadow ban you. You see it right away. The very next day when you go live, it will not be more than 5-6 people logging in. And you know, oh shit, I'm shadow banned. Underrated Will. Wish I had one. There we go, fellas. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go into round number 8. Dobson applying pressure on Davis. You see the lateral movement from Kelvin Davis. Dobson misses with a left hook to the body. You see Dobson being aggressive. Double jab from Dobson. All right, body from Dobson. I'm telling you guys, Kelvin Davis is making a big mistake. He's waiting too much and allowing Dobson to be first most of the time. You can't just wait to react. You got to be first too. You see Dobson looking to close the range. 1, 2, 3. from Kelvin Davis, right to the body from Dobson. Ooh, a left to the mouthpiece from Davis. Dobson gives him lefts and rights to the body and a right to the mouthpiece. More rights and lefts to the body from Dobson. Ooh, Dobson with a right and a left to the body and another right. A right to the body from Dobson. With some hard shots. And you don't see Kelvin Davis doing much. They traded jabs right there. And you see Davis using his lateral movement. Ooh, 1-2 to the mouthpiece from Davis. Double jab and a left hand from Davis. See Dobson walking him down. Ooh, a hard right hand to the body from Dobson. A right to the body, left to the dome piece from Peter Dobson. Ooh, a straight right and a left to the cone roast of Kevin Davis. Another right to the cone roast. Dobson is applying that pressure, fellas. Can he do it for the remaining rounds? Ooh, Kelvin Davis catches him with a counter left to the mouthpiece. A jab from Kelvin Davis, a right hand to the body from Peter Dobson. Here we go. You see Dobson going forward, looking to make something happen. Ooh, Davis with a left hand to the snack box. Here we go, fellas. They go into a clinch. 25 seconds to go into round number 8. In the middle of the ring, fellas. Right to the body from Dobson misses. Ooh, Dobson with a left and a right to the body. As he dodged the left hand from Kelvin Davis. Ooh, a right to the snack box from Kelvin Dobson. Right before the bell rang. My people. Are we looking at an upset? Do we got an upset alert going on over here? My peoples. This has gotten interesting right here. Very interesting situation. Because Kelvin Davis, you know, it's not like the fight is out of control. But he is being outworked. I don't know how these rounds are being scored. But he's waiting a lot, not throwing that many punches, throwing one at a time. Trent Thomas. So you got shadow banned for content, that public domain. That's horrible. So here's the deal. YouTube, they'll let you post videos that are in public domain. However, if somebody has a copywritten, if it's copywritten content, then the owner could flag it and take it down. I got the messages. So Top Rank got all 4 of those fights taken down. So what happens is you get shadow banned. As soon as that happens, you're catching a shadow ban. There's no getting around it. 1-2 to the body from Dobson. Round number 7, my peoples. Damn, yo, round number 6 on this small screen, the 6 look like the 8. So this is the second time that I see the number 8 and I think that I see the number 6 and I think it's round number 8. You see Dobson, man, putting hands on Kelvin Davis, even as Davis is holding on to him. Referee separate him. Let him know, keep it clean. Don't be shoving each other with your forearms. You see Peter Dobson going forward, left to the body. See, Dobson is applying that pressure. Kelvin Davis is not doing much, fellas. Using that footwork, using that movement, throwing one punch at a time. They go into a clinch. This is round number 7, fellas. This should have been the first fight. This should have been the first fight. And I'm not even saying it should have been the first fight because of the way that it's playing out. But because Santana is more established than Kelvin Davis. He already, has some type of secondary title. You see the fighters right now clinching. Whoa. I was checking out the breaking news. Ryan Garcia says he's fighting Conor Ben in September. Whoa. I mean, I won't believe it until contracts are signed, sealed, and delivered. Did he say it's a done deal? I want to see it be a done deal. But I like that fight. Here we go. The fight is over. I gotta say this, fellas. Kelvin Davis is turning in a lackluster performance. He's just not looking impressive. He could maybe be doing enough to win it, but, you know, he's not throwing enough punches. The letter M. It was the beso that did it. Kelvin Davis not throwing enough punches, my peoples. I don't like this. You know, he's looking, at least right now, like a fighter who can be a good fighter. But he's not looking like somebody who has the talent to be amongst the elite. Not fighting like that. You know, throwing one punch at a time, waiting for your guy to do something so you could counter him. Nah. You know, I want to see a little bit more than that. You see Dobson lunging in with a left. It went kind of into a clinch, and Davis fell, got right back up. Jab to the body from Dobson. Davis misses with a 1-2. Oh, hard right to the body from Dobson. Jab to the face piece from Kelvin Davis. Another jab to the face piece from Kelvin Davis as he backs away. Peter Dobson closing the gap with that high guard. Straight left hand from Kelvin Davis. Right hand to the body from Peter Dobson. Ooh, a right and a left to the body. Another right to the body from Dobson. As Kelvin Davis was using his lateral movement. You see Dobson going forward, right to the body, left and right to the body from Dobson. My people, you see Peter Dobson. Oh, it's getting sloppy out here. Both fighters fell. Referee wipes the gloves and they back in action, fellas. Trent Thomas, whoa. That just showed how petty corporations are. The letter M, he looking just like a pre-show fighter. I mean, damn, man, this fight look like it belongs in the prelims. This shit look like it belongs in the prelims. Sorry, but I'm just being real with y'all. Agent 17, it also help protect creators like JSmiff Trent. If they did have DMCA laws, someone could copy JSmiff content, upload it without repercussion. Dobson gives him a right and a left to the body and then a right to the snack box. Wait a minute to go into round number 8. Come on, my peoples. A jab to the face piece from Dobson. Oh, man, right now, Kelvin Davis fighting like a club fighter. Like he needs to be fighting at a bar in front of 2 guys drunk and a chick throwing up. That's it. That should be the crowd watching this fight. Trent Thomas on Garcia going to take on Ben. This should be good. Yeah, that's a heck of a fight. Ooh, Dobson catches him with a right to the mouthpiece and a left and a right to the body. Dobson catching Kelvin Davis with some harsh shots. Look, man, Ryan Garcia versus Conor Ben, that's a major fight. Huge. Huge fight. So I'm pretty sure if it really is happening, everybody's going to be excited about it. The letter M, true. I can rip all Box Center audio, put it over visuals, and call it the center of boxing. Whoa. Here we go, fellas. Kelvin Davis is going to this. My peoples, are we going to see an upset over here? Is Kelvin Davis winning this fight? Is he winning this fight? Agent 17. But DMCA protects that. Is Kelvin Davis getting his ass whooped? Come on, man. The letter M. Yo, Jay, imagine another upset weekend. I mean, how many upsets? Look, this fight is close. This fight is close. Two rounds left, fellas. Here we go. Round number 9. They're in the middle of the ring. And that's the one thing about this fight. We haven't seen a lot of clean punches. And when it's like that, it's hard to score it. When both are throwing punches, but there's a lot of black punches and slipping, and you know, you're not seeing a lot of good ones, it's hard to score it. It's pretty even. Ooh, a right and a left to the body from Dobson. I'll tell you what, though, Peter Dobson has landed the better shots to the body. He's also dictated the pace. Ooh, a left to the body, right to the cornrows from Peter Dobson. And they go into a clinch. A right to the cornrows as they clinch it. The referee's letting them punch. Let them punch in that clinch. Work your way out. There goes the separation. A jab from Kelvin Davis. You see Peter Dobson going forward. Right to the body from Peter Dobson. Ooh, a straight left hand from Kelvin Davis. You see how Kelvin Davis wait for him, and then try to catch him? Ooh, Peter Dobson with a left and right to the body. Davis waits for him, and boom, try to catch him with a quick left hand. Well, he's throwing one punch at a time. 1 minute to go into round number 9. Ain't punching in that clinch, fellas. Trent Thomas. We will see Davis better. Turn it on. Look, another right hand to the mouthpiece from Peter Dobson. A right to the body from Dobson, and then you see Kelvin Davis using the footwork to get away, fleeing. See Peter Dobson going forward. Once again, they go into a clinch. 25 seconds to go into round number 9, fellas. A jab to the mouthpiece from Kelvin Davis. A straight left hand to the snack box. Peter Dobson lunges in. Give him 2 to the dome piece as they clench it. A left to the mouthpiece from Kelvin Davis. A right to the wig piece. A left from Kelvin Davis, and the round is over. I said, fellas, they got 1 round left. 1 round to decide this fight. What do you guys think? Does Kelvin Davis have it in the bag right now, or does he need this round to actually get the W? David Battlegun. Love from London, my guy. 3 in the morning here. Whoa. Waiting up for Keyshawn Davis. Salute, family. Damn, at 3 in the morning. That's the love of the sweet science right there, man. 3 in the morning, I would have been sleeping. I would have been out. Trent Thomas. Dobson might take it. Look, man, Peter Dobson is putting all type of hands on Kelvin Davis. The letter M. What it look like to you? I can't see. I'm just hearing JSmiff and playing 2K. Fuck it. It's a close fight. It's a very close fight. Honestly, I'm not sure who's winning it. I'm not sure. It's hard to score it because a lot of punches are not landing clean on either side. See, Kelvin Davis put a jab out there. Hit nothing but air. Peter Dobson, a left hook, nothing but air. So you see, they missing and blocking a lot of punches. You see Dobson closing the gap. You see, kind of smothered each other. The punches didn't land clean for anybody right there. Referee separate them. There was a warning from the referee. Nobody need a point deduction right now. This fight may be close. Ooh, Dobson with a right left to the body and a right to the mouthpiece of Kelvin Davis. Kelvin Davis with a left hand. Ooh, a leaping left hook to the jaw piece from Peter Dobson. Ooh, Kelvin Davis with a one deuce to the snack box. A straight right hand and a left from Peter Dobson. A right hand from Dobson, who's going forward. You see Davis backing away into the corner, putting that jab out there. Dobson, two right hands to the body, another one as they're clenching. Here we go, fellas. This is the final round. 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. Kelvin Davis with a 1-2 that was blocked. Peter Dobson with a jab in the right hand. That was also blocked, but he punches Kelvin Davis to the cornrows as they clenching. Here we go. Referee separate them. 1-2 from Davis. Davis with a left. You see Dobson, two rights to the wig piece as they clinching. Ooh, as the referee separated him, Kelvin Davis gave him one to the forehead. "25 seconds to go. Kelvin Davis, Peter Dobson. Who wins this fight?" Ooh, a right and a left from Peter Dobson. Davis retaliated with a left hand to the body. 10 seconds to go. Kelvin Davis doesn't want to let him go. He wants to run out the clock. They punching each other and clenching at the same time. The referee's letting them work. Referees separate them, and the fight is over, my peoples. There we go, fellas. Let's see who won this fight. Hard to say who won it. Let me grab me some water, fellas. It's hard to say who won this fight. Make your predictions. Who you think got it? Those of you who watching the fight. Let me grab me some water, fellas. I'll be right back. Whoa. Go ahead and make your predictions, fellas. Make your prediction. Who do you think won this fight? What if Keyshawn lose? Nah, stop playing, man. Keyshawn ain't gonna lose. Trent Thomas. I think he better turn it up. Oh, that's old. Marie. Davis lost in my eyes. But I think they're gonna call it a draw. If they give it to Davis, they robbed dude. David Balogun. Then he needs to start over. Let's see, fellas. They're about to announce it. We're gonna find out who's the winner. Damn, what's my other phone, man? Jimmy Lennon Jr., fellas. Here we go. A split decision. A split decision, fellas. 98-92. 98-92 in favor of Peter Dobson. 99-91 for Kelvin Davis. Damn, the cards are mad one-sided. 97-93 in favor of Kelvin Night Davis. David Battlegun. Damn, David, you say check my previous comment, but I don't know which one, because the one... Let me see. Oh, if you could predict any upsets, would it be the main event or Brian Norman Jr. might lose tonight? Nah, we're not going to get no upsets. Brian Norman Jr. got an opponent that is there for him to look good against. Big dude, he's a big guy. He's supposed to beat that guy. I don't think he's gonna get Zach Chelly. And then the main event, of course, Keyshawn Davis. He's been in the ring with a hero, Bryce. He knows him. He got this. I gotta win in this fight. Maria, of course, they're gonna rob that dude. There you go. They gave it to Kelvin Davis. It was a close fight. Lackluster performance, I'm gonna say, from Kelvin Davis. It just wasn't impressive. Wasn't impressive. I gotta be honest with you, my people. This fight played out the way Kelvin Davis was fighting. He looked like he should have been in the prelims, bro. Should have been in the prelims, if you ask me. Fellas, we're about to get Brian Norman Jr. I'm going to take a quick commercial break. I'll be right back with you guys. We're about to enjoy it. Like I told you, I'm expecting Norman Jr. to walk out of there with a W. I know he's going to be looking to be spectacular. Let's get it, fellas. JSmiff, I'm in the building. Salute to those tuning in. Enjoying Fight Night with JSmiff. We'll be back in action shortly, fellas. Stay tuned. Stay with me. Yes, sir. Fellas, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, me personally, I'm kind of disappointed in Kelvin Davis because, he just didn't look good out there, man. Simple as that. He didn't look good. You want to see a fighter show that he can move up, that he's gonna, level up. But come on, man. And I'm not saying that I'm disappointed because the fight was competitive. Any fight could be competitive. That happens. It's a part of boxing. But it's just the way that he fought. Just constantly just waiting, and not doing anything. Too much of that. Too much of his opponent being first and him waiting. Just didn't look good out there, man. Looked like he belonged in the preliminaries. Age of 17, Calvin Track Star Davis. Mr. KO, lackluster performance from Calvin. He claims he wants top fights, but puts C-level performances against C-level fighters. Yeah, you're not going to get a top fight like that. Not like that. They'll look at that fight and be like, nah, he not ready. He not ready for that. Looking like that, step up in competition, you're going to take another L. You're going to get beat up again. The letter M. Haney versus Keyshawn. Ooh, I like that fight, man. I really like that fight. Are we going to get it? We'll see at some point. Devin Haney did express interest in Keyshawn Davis. I remember when he said he'll fight Shakur, but he want to fight little brother first. Which to me was like, damn, man. It seems like Devin is always going to put some type of barrier between him and Shakur. But that's just me talking, right? We shall see how things play out. We shall see, fellas. There you go, man. Brian Norman Jr. versus Wagner. I'm going to say it, man. Wagner is an opponent that they got for Norman Jr. so he could look good. What is supposed to happen is that Norman Jr. is supposed to handle business. That's what's supposed to happen. But it's like I told y'all, man. We just saw Zach Chelly, stop somebody who we thought was going to beat him up in David Morrell. So you could never sleep on a fighter. That's all I'm going to say about that. Now, peoples, this fight is almost about to go down. I'm going to step away. I'll be with y'all shortly. Get ready for this smoke, man. Y'all know JSmiff calling it. Salute to everybody enjoying Fight Night with JSmiff. Be right back, fellas. Well, my peoples, here we go. Norman Jr. and Wagner just got those final instructions from the referee. And this thing is about to go down, fellas. Here we go, fellas. Here we go, my peoples. Round number 1 kicks off. They're in the middle of the ring. Right away, trading jabs. Whoa. Here we go, fellas. You can see that Wagner is the bigger guy. You see both of them using their jab. Ooh, Brian Norman Jr. missed with a left hook up top. Catches Wagner with a left hook to the body, though. A jab from Brian Norman Jr., another jab. Here we go. Ooh, a hard left to the body from Brian Norman Jr. and a left to the dome piece. He pushes Wagner down to the floor. Not a knockdown. A jab from Brian Norman Jr. You see Wagner using that lateral movement, not staying in front of Norman Jr. You see that jab, Norman Jr. Ooh, a jab and a left hook to the wake piece from Norman Jr. Okay, you see him going forward. He has Wagner backing away. A jab to the mouthpiece from Norman Jr. and then missed with a couple of jabs. A jab to the body from Wagner. A jab to the body from Brian Norman Jr. In the middle of the ring, my people's right on top of that Miller Lite logo. You see the feints from Brian Norman Jr. Ooh, double left hook to the body from Norman Jr. Jab to the body from Wagner. Norman Jr. missed with a leaping left hook. You see them trading jabs in the middle of the ring, my peoples. Jab to the body from Wagner. Double jab to the face piece from Norman Jr. Jab to the body from Norman Jr. Wagner retaliates with a right hand. A jab from Norman Jr. and a jab from Wagner. Jab to the body from Wagner. Jab to the face piece from Norman Jr. Norman Jr. with a jab to the body and a jab to the nose piece. Okay, here we go. In the middle of the ring, Norman Jr. with the double jab. A jab from Norman Jr. A double jab and a right hand from Norman Jr. Has Wagner on the defense. Ooh, a right hand to the dome piece and a double left to the body from Norman Jr. See both of them in the middle of the ring. Double jab to the face piece from Norman Jr. They back in action. Norman Jr. missed with a jab and the round is over. Yeah. You got to give that first round to Norman Jr., who looked good, looked sharp. You see that he already established that jab and those punches to the body. That's what we expected to see, right? Or what we wanted to see. The letter M. KO put me back in the game. Whoa! In the building, the letter M. Salute to Mr. Chaos for bringing you back to life. I'm on, my peoples. Good first round for Brian Norman Jr. coming off of a loss. You want to see if a fighter is going to be shy with that punch output or if they're going to let the hands fly. And we're seeing that for Norman Jr. You know, we're not seeing a mental effect carrying over from that last fight. Let's go, fellas. Norman Jr. versus Wagner, round number 2. They back in action. Here you go, fellas. Both fighters in the middle of the ring. You see Norman Jr. with that double jab. It's kind of like a range finder. Oh, Wagner with a counter left. Norman Jr. missed with a hard left hook. Oh, Norman Jr. catching Wagner with a left to the snag backs. He's wobbly. Norman Jr. going after him. The legs seem to not be under Wagner. Norman Jr. with a right left. Left to the body, left to the body, left to the wig piece, right to the dome piece, right to the body, left and a right for Norman Jr. Wagner goes down. He's taking the count. Is he going to get up? He doesn't look like he's going to make it. 8, 9. The referee gave him an opportunity to keep going. He wasn't even up. What is going on? This referee want to watch him get beat up, my peoples. Did you see that? The referee said 9. He was still down. He got up like at 11. Brian Norman Jr. teeing off on him. A right to the wig piece. He goes down once again. That was a hard shot. I don't think he wants to get up. He's rubbing his shoulder. He doesn't want to fight. 8, 9. The referee's going to let him keep going. This referee don't want to stop it. He's saying that his shoulder's no good. He wants to pull out of this fight. He doesn't want to keep going, my peoples. He's looking for a way out of this fight. Yeah, they're going to stop this fight. I mean, it should have been a knockout already, right? But outside the fact that it should have been a knockout, this guy wants out. He don't want to keep going. You know, he felt those power shots from Norman and decided that he don't want no more. Yeah, they pulled it. It's over. Look, he like, oh, my shoulder. Yeah, ain't nothing happening to your shoulder, man. You want it out. The letter MOJ. He didn't even want to get up the first time. Yeah, he didn't want to get up. The thing is, the first time when he got up, he thought they were going to stop it. Damn, that referee's messed up, man. He let him keep going. He was like, yeah, you good, come on. So he didn't want to keep going. There you have it, my peoples. Hold on one second. Wow. That was quick. After he got hurt, Wagner didn't want any of that action. He was done. He was good. He was like, I'm done. I'm not out here to get beat up like this. There you have it, fellas. Brian Norman Jr. did what he was supposed to do, took care of business. And you guys remember right before the fight, I told you, they gave him an opponent so he could look good, so he could be spectacular. Did what he was supposed to do. Did exactly what he was supposed to do. Ah, shit, hold on. Bam! My peoples, Brian Norman Jr. gets the stoppage of Wagner. Well, Wagner quit. He was getting beat up. He said his shoulder was no good in the second round, and they stopped it. Gotta call it how we see it, right? We ain't gonna sugarcoat it, my peoples. He quit. Wagner quit, my peoples. Let's be honest. He got hit with some real good shots. But the part about the arm, yeah, he just didn't want to keep going. They should have got stopped in the first knockdown. Remember I said that? Now they saying it on TV too. Remember I said that first knockdown should have been over. Look at the right to the wig piece, the left to the body from Brian Norman Jr., the right to the melon. Took him down. There you have it, my peoples. What a beatdown, my peoples. We showed up to watch a beating. Joe King, bam, salute, my brother. Wow, Wagner gave up. Well, there you have it, my peoples. Brian Norman Jr. did exactly what he was supposed to do with an opponent like that. Beat him up. B-Skull, who would you rather see? Brian versus Tio or versus Rollies? Honestly, I like both of those fights. I like both of those fights. Either or. But to be honest, the press conferences, I prefer the Brian Norman Jr. versus Rollies press conferences. I think those will be crazy. The letter M. Where was the ref? Well, Meldrick Taylor for Chavez. Damn, he should have been around. He should have been around. Damn, my people, look at my eye, yo. Look at this. I'm gonna have to go to the hospital, fellas. Look, like 3 days ago, something fell in my eyes. And it was bothering me for 3 days straight. I couldn't take it out. And I think yesterday it may have come out, but look, my eye might actually be infected. People see that red eye, they're like, oh shit, he bloody. They don't even know my shit fucked up. Congratulations, my people, to Brian Norman Jr. Got the dub. The letter M, yo, Jay, you got a cyborg eye. I have to go to the fucking hospital for this shit, man, if it don't get better on its own. My peoples, there you have it. Brian Norman Jr. got the dub. I'm about to, no sparring, man. I wish. Got the dub. Quick commercial break. You guys know we're going to be on it for the main event. We got the best fight coming up. Keyshawn Davis, Nahir Albright. I think we're going to get some serious smoke, my people. Stay tuned in. This is going to be a real good one. Fellas, JSmiff in the building. Salute to everybody tuning in. Enjoying Fight Night with JSmiff. I'll see you guys in a few, man. We got the main event coming up. Let's get it. Yes, sir.
wrong with your watch? Shit, nigga, the sun is deflecting all this ice. I can't see a motherfucking thing. Man, get the fuck out. Nah, for real, nigga, look. Shit. Man. Look, you got your stunner shades, right? Yeah. Then put the motherfuckers on there, nigga. Tell me what time it is. Nigga, it's 2:30.
My people, don't let nothing distract you from the fact that JSmiff is gonna be calling this main event. I'll be back with y'all, yo. Hold on, man. I'm gonna have to jump up in here, man. Y'all over here playing games. Y'all over here playing with my emotions. The letter M. It's a crime. How I never really watched Boondocks, but I don't watch TV much besides sports. You should check it out. You should definitely check it out. Mickey Rourke, Jay, got something in my eye, Smith. Hey, how's Tank felt? That's how. Come on, man. Lamar Roach didn't punch me in the eye and I started faking it like something went in my eye. Nah, something actually did go in my eye. That's different. The letter M, the greasy braid. Age 17. Boondocks is legendary. That's a fact. That's a fact. If you didn't watch the Boondocks, you need to go back and enjoy a few episodes. The thing about the Boondocks is that they made it. It's so real. It's funny. It's joke, but there's a certain element of reality to it. And it's fun. Cool stuff. Here we go, my peoples. We about to get this smoke. Nahir Albright, Keyshawn Davis, Mickey Rourke. What was up with the ref, JSmiff? Man, I don't even know what to tell you what's good with that ref. He was trying to let that man get killed out there. If it was up to the ref, that man was going to get killed. Golly. Like bro said, 9, and dude was still down. And he just let him get up and didn't even say nothing else. Didn't even try to test him. Didn't even say, yo, go here, go there, because dude was wobbly. Well, look, homie got up thinking it was going to get stopped. He was surprised when the ref was like, yeah, do you? He was shocked. Like, damn, man, I'm going to have to keep fighting. This dude going to make me keep fighting. So that ref, he didn't do his job. Because a fighter that don't want to keep fighting but keeps fighting, he could really get hurt really bad. Age 17. It's on HBO Max. If y'all want to watch it. Shaggy. Let's talk about boxing, my G. We on it, fellas. We on it. The letter M. I know for a fact all the rapper stuff is what it's now. Wagner shuffling around and shit. Man, listen, he didn't want to fight. Came out of nowhere with a shoulder injury. I mean, I don't know. You never know. There could be something there, but you don't really see anything that caused no shoulder injury other than him rubbing his arm. Mickey Rourke. Dude got hit so hard, he started grabbing his shoulder. Age 17. Wagner couldn't handle the left and right to the mouthpiece. Man, listen, he tasted that power. He didn't want nothing to do with Norman Jr. Nothing to do with him. So we basically saw the old version of Norman Jr. You know, we didn't get to see a lot of what he added, a lot of the tools that he added to the artillery because, well, second round stoppage, his opponent quit. He went out there really. They showing the replay between Keyshawn Davis and Albright, and they went at it. They went at it. They really traded some good leather. West Dustin, Atlanta, stand up. The letter F9, Jay. You got one eye, and you saw nothing there. Mickey Rourke. He was trying to rub his head. And was like, why my shoulder hurt? I mean, I don't understand. What happened. My boy got punched in the dome piece, got up off the floor. I don't know what's up with Wagner. Maybe we could watch some replays that'll show something that injured the shoulder. Because look, you could don't get it twisted. You could get a shoulder injury in boxing. It can't. You know how I hurt my shoulder, my peoples? In boxing? Like, it came out, my left shoulder. Pretty bad. Throwing a left hook. I went to throw the left hook, and it was already starting to go out. My opponent did a little step back. So I tried to, the hook was going to go out like this, right? Like this, right here. But as he did the step back, when I went like that, I tried to extend it forward and go a little bit further out with it. Yo, as soon as the punch started swinging, bang, I felt my shoulder come out. And it was so, by the way, my left shoulder came out a couple of times after that. Like, It's like once your shoulder comes out, you cooked. It'll easily happen again. But the second time my shoulder came out, I was actually playing handball. Anybody who grew up in New York knows about handball. Handball score with my left shoulder came out. So that could have happened to Wagner. He could have been shooting a left hook, shoulder came out, and then he got pulled. Maybe, but I didn't see that happen. Corey B. Wagner missed badly twice. That could have hurt his shoulder. Yeah, that could happen. That could be the case. My shoulder came out with a bad miss on a left hook. And the funny thing is, look at this. It happened in sparring in the gym. Boom, came out the first time ever. And then I was actually boxing with somebody in the street, in the sidewalk. He was like, yo, I'll box you. I was like, all right, let's do it. Come on. And then my shoulder came. And it's funny because I shot the left hook, the shoulder came out, but I acted like nothing happened. But I knew it was out because it's the second time it happened to me. And right there, yo, he shot a right hand at me. And I was like that. Boom, and caught him with the right hand right to the face piece. And he was like, nah, I'm good. We stopped right there. And I remember we stopped boxing, and my shoulder hurt for like 2-3 weeks straight after that. So my shoulder's been out 3 times. The first time it was boxing in the ring. The second time it was boxing in the street. And the third time it was playing handball. And every time it came out, it hurt like crazy. Agent 17, JSmiff can adapt to anything. He a real boxer, man. I adapted, bro. Well, the first time my shoulder came out, I couldn't even keep fighting. Coach stepped in right away, stopped it. He saw my shit was down. And I was with the smoke. I wanted to keep going, but coach was like, nah. You wildin'. You can't fight like that. And then in the street, it happened. I'm telling you, man. 3 times my shoulder been out. Here we go, fellas. Now here Albright about to take the stage. He's wearing some type of gladiator mask, fellas. Whoa. Now here, Gladiator Albright. You see the gear? That's what Zuffa. That's one thing that Zuffa boxing is missing. Look at the outfit. Look at the gear. Is it golden? Gold? A gold gear. A gold outfit. With the gladiator dome piece. I'm not sure if it's golden black or golden purple. But the outfit is fire. The letter M. In handball glove or no glove, Jay. And you know how we do in NYC. Come on, man. I'm a real handball player. Real handball players don't wear no gloves, man. Come on now. I'm a real handball player, bro. Talk about with the left, with the right, cutting it to the left, cutting it to the right, killing it with the left, with the right, all type of shit. Really going berserk on that handball court. Wes Dustin, man. I've seen that injury up close a few times. Never had it happen to me. That's a world of pain. Yeah, man, it's really painful. But to be honest, it's never as painful, or for me at least, the most painful one was the first one. It's like that feeling that you never felt before. The other 2 times it hurt, but not like the first time. The letter M, yes, sir. No glove. Come on, man. We'll do it. Yo, even in the freezing cold, when you know in the freezing cold, guys, let me know if the audio is good. Because I had an alarm go on. Sometimes that mess up the audio. So, guys, mic check. Let me know if the audio is good. But in the freezing cold, all right, perfect. In the freezing cold, when you slap that ball, feel like your hand is on fire. Your hand be all swollen up and shit. Then before you know it, that's it. You don't feel it no more. You're like, slapping that joint around. Agent 17, I had something similar with my meniscus. I couldn't pivot right because a piece of my bone chipped. Ooh, off. And what's inside the bone that goes from my knee and shin. I'm telling you, all of those injuries, they devastating blows. Because then you got to wait to recover. That's it. You're not going to be normal. Oh, here we go. My people's Keyshawn Davis walking to the stage. It's about to go down. Does this fight go the distance, gentlemen? Call it right now. Are we going to get 12 rounds of actions? Or is the businessman going to end this thing in devastating fashion? Y'all tell me. The letter M. Keyshawn. Jamming to the ring. He ready for the smoke, bro. He ready for that. Age is 17, 6 months of no boxing. It messed up my form and my progression. But once I was back at work on footwork first, and my footwork became better than before. Mr. KO, what a ring walk from Keyshawn. He looked ready, man. He looked relaxed. You see the businessman smiling. You see him looking like he ready to do what he does. Let's see it, my people's Keyshawn Davis. Mr. KO. Heck of a ring walk. Now he gotta match that energy in the fight. But it's gonna be a good one, fellas. If you watch the first fight, it was good, it was competitive. We can expect the same thing right here. Now here, Albright is not there to get his ass whooped. So, Jimmy Lennon Jr., gentlemen, the iconic ring announcer. You know how it goes. The sponsors, we got to say their name and read the little script and all that good stuff. But it's about to go down. You see Nahir Albright with the gladiator outfit, wearing the dome piece, the gold cloak. Oh, yeah. Nahir Albright ready for the smoke. Yes, sir. The referee being introduced, Malik Waled, is the referee, fellas. The rematch. This is a rematch, gentlemen. Keyshawn Davis, Nahir Albright, they've already seen 12 rounds of action with each other. That's it. Are we going to get another 12 rounds? Are we going to get a stoppage? Come on, man. The main event is about to go down, fellas. Yes, sir. Let's get it. I told you, I got Keyshawn Davis winning the fight, by the way. Is it going to be a knockout? We shall see. I know that he wants to win in spectacular fashion. Remember that Nahir Albright did beat Kelvin Davis. Beat him up. Beat him up. Is Keyshawn Davis going to avenge his brother's L? By the way, that's Kelvin Davis, who fought earlier. That's the only loss he got in his resume. Handed to him by none other than Nahir Albright, who's being introduced by Jimmy Lennon Jr. right now. The battle-tested, battle-ready Nahir Albright. There you have it, my peoples. Nahir Albright, the mask comes off, fellas. And of course, out of the red corner, by the way, all the stuff, you guys know that yesterday Keyshawn Davis didn't make weight. But that was the first attempt. The second attempt, he made weight. So that's it. That's not really, you know, it's not even the topic of conversation. For the people that wanted to really dive into that one, I was talking about it, of course, but that's it. For the second win, he made weight. So it's a no factor. Marie, Nahir funny with the mask, but I got Keyshawn winning. Maybe by stoppage, Body shot. The letter M, no excuses. He made weight. That's what I'm talking about. He made weight. They both made weight. So we got a fight on our hands. Both fighters have been introduced. The referee's about to give them the final instructions before they trade sweet leather, fellas. Corey, do you think this version Norman Jr. can beat Devin Haney in a rematch? I mean, honestly, I don't know, because we didn't see much. We saw one round. And homie, it even looked like he gave up. So it's hard to tell. Hard to tell, my brother. I know that Brian Norman Jr. now having Ronnie Shields with him. They've been working on a lot of things, but shit, he didn't even get to show it. Here we go, fellas. Keyshawn Davis. Nahir Albright is about to go down. You see both fighters waiting for the referee to give them the instructions to mix it up. You see Keyshawn Davis bouncing on his toes, waiting to start this fight. Nahir Albright on his toes as well, staring at Keyshawn Davis, ready to go. There you have it. Keyshawn Davis says he's going to get the stoppage. The fight started, my peoples, right away there in the middle of the ring. You see Keyshawn Davis with a jab to the body, going forward right away. Oh, 1, 2, 3 from Keyshawn Davis and a jab to the body. The businessman pulling out the heavy artillery in the very first round, gentlemen. Here we go in the middle of the ring. Jab from Keyshawn Davis. You see Nahir Albright keeping that high guard in place. Jab and a left hook from Keyshawn Davis. You see the lateral movement from Nahir Albright. They go into a clinch, my peoples. Referee separate them. Oh, Nahir Albright with the quick jab and another clinch. What a combination from Albright. Jab and a clinch. Referee separate them. Here we go. You see both fighters in front, in the middle of the ring, sizing each other. You see the pinch from both sides. You see the movements. Stepping inside of that Miller Lite logo. Jab from Keyshawn Davis. Jab to the body from Keyshawn Davis. A jab from Nahir Albright. Ooh, jab from Keyshawn Davis. Albright with a quick check left hook. Referee separate him. You see Albright closing the gap with that high guard. Albright missing with a jab. In the middle of the ring. Both fighters with that high guard. Jab, a right hand, left, right from Keyshawn Davis. Double jab to the face piece from the businessman. Albright with the double jab to the face piece of Keyshawn Davis. Albright missing with a jab. Jab to the body from Keyshawn Davis. Ooh, Keyshawn Davis with a 1-2 to the wing piece. Round number 1, 45 seconds to go. You really see Keyshawn Davis sitting on his punches. Early on. Ooh, Albright missed with a left hook. They go into a clinch. Here we go, fellas. Both fighters in the middle of the ring. Jab to the body from Albright. Ooh, double jab and a right hand to the mouthpiece from the businessman. You see Keyshawn Davis with the feint right before the 2 jabs. Left hook from Keyshawn Davis. Ooh, Albright with the 1 deuce. Albright missed with a jab as Keyshawn Davis pulled off a little step back. Jab to the body from Keyshawn Davis. There goes the bell for the first round. You guys can already see what type of fight we're going to get over here. I am Brody. Bam! Salute, family. What's up, Alexander Usyk? That's next week, my guy. You're trying to travel into the future. Age is 17. Keyshawn shorts remind me of Itama from the last fight. Here we go, fellas. You see the fighters getting instructions in the corners. I am Broly. Keyshawn is looking great. Looking sharp out there. Look at the replay. You see Keyshawn Davis timing him, setting him up. Look, 1, 2, 3 from Keyshawn Davis. And a jab to the body. You see in round number 1, Keyshawn Davis already establishing those body shots. And I have a feeling he's going to maintain that. You see Albright closing the gap, working behind the jab. There goes Albright. Going forward behind that jab. Ooh, a right and a left to the body from Albright. Keyshawn Davis, though, used that lateral movement, was able to get away. Ooh, Keyshawn Davis with a left and a right to the mouthpiece after a jab from Albright. They're in the middle of the ring. Ooh, Albright with a right to the body. Keyshawn returns fire with 2 lefts to the face piece. Jab from Keyshawn Davis. Albright missed with a jab. You know, one thing that people don't give Keyshawn Davis enough credit for is his footwork. You think about it, that's not something that really gets talked about. How good his footwork is. How good his defense is. You see Keyshawn Davis now closing the gap, going forward. Jab from Keyshawn Davis. Ooh, a jab and a right to the body from Davis. You see Albright now going forward. Davis leaning back. Jab to the face piece from Keyshawn Davis. Another jab and a right hand left hook from Davis. Jab from Keyshawn Davis. There you go. You see another jab from Keyshawn Davis. You see both fighters using their feints, using their head movements. Albright missing with a 1-2. Whoa. Albright was trying to cause some damage. Albright missed with a jab. A jab from Albright. You see Keyshawn with the feint. You see the movement now. The footwork from Keyshawn Davis. Jab to the body from Keyshawn Davis. Albright going forward. Ooh, Albright with a right hand. Keyshawn Davis returns fire with a left, right to the snack box, to the earpiece, to the nose piece. Jab to the mouthpiece from Keyshawn Davis. Jab to the body from Keyshawn Davis once again. See the footwork, the movement. 1-2 from Nahir Albright. 10 seconds to go into round number 2. Jab to the body from Nahir Albright. See both fighters in the middle of the ring standing in front of each other. There goes the bell. The round is over. Mr. KO, I got Keyshawn with a late finish. I am Broly. Albright needs to put on pressure like Isaac Cruz does. It's his only hope. An elite defense. The letter M. He better not get too confident with his footwork and get clipped. Nah, man, listen. Keyshawn is looking real good right now. Looking real sharp. The footwork. He's being patient. Obviously, he's taking his time. Not getting desperate. So far, he's landing the better shots. Albright doesn't look like he's been able to get in rhythm yet. But the way that Keyshawn Davis, you see how he got his back up against the ropes and he throws a few punches and boom, right away, get out the ropes? That's instinct right there. That's talent. He knows not to stay with his back up against the ropes. Jab from Albright to kick off the round. Keyshawn Davis with a jab. Albright missed with a right hand. Here we go. They trade in leather. They go into a clinch. They trading jabs in the middle of the ring. My people's double jab from Keyshawn Davis. And they go into a clinch once again. Referee separate them. Jab to the body from Keyshawn Davis. You see the head movement. You see the footwork. Albright with a jab to the body. Keyshawn with a jab to the face piece. Jab from Keyshawn Davis. Jab to the body from Albright. Another jab from Keyshawn Davis. Straight right hand from Keyshawn Davis to the face piece of Nahir Albright. Oh, a left from Albright and a jab from Keyshawn Davis. Both of them land into their mouthpieces. Okay, the referee separate them. Ooh, Keyshawn Davis catching with a right to the dome piece and then catching with some shots to the body. They go into a clinch, the referee separate them. Albright with a right to the body. Keyshawn Davis retaliates with a right to the wake piece. Ooh, they trading jabs. Keyshawn Davis with a shot to the body. All right to the dome piece, and Albright gave him a shot to the wake piece as well. Jab from Albright. Ooh, jab and a right hand from Keyshawn Davis. Albright missed with a left hand. Albright with the jab. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4 from Keyshawn Davis. You see Albright going forward and they go into a clinch. Referee separate them. See Albright putting that jab out there. Keyshawn with the jab. 10 seconds to go. Jab from Keyshawn Davis. Albright put his own jab out there. Jab from Keyshawn Davis and the round is over. What you guys think? What do you guys think thus far? I'll say the businessman is winning this fight. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing. Mr. Kale. 3-0 Davis. The letter M. Albright is one step too slow. Keisha win. I am Broly. Albright definitely needs aggression, or he's getting walked down. Marie, nah. Can't do shit. Damn, Albright ain't nothing Albright can do other than get beat up. Is that what you telling me? Let's go, my peoples. It seems like Albright hasn't really gotten to his rhythm yet. Keyshawn Davis, man, he's been firing on all cylinders. Here we go, fellas. Back on the dance floor. In the middle of the ring. Both of them landed some good shots. It's the Albright with a jab in the right hand, but they go into a clinch. Ooh, jab to the mouthpiece from Albright. You saw Davis return fire right before the clinch. There it goes. They both try to jab each other and ended up in a clinch. It looks like this thing could turn into a clinch fest, fellas. I am Broly. He needs accuracy. Albright, more like he's about to get knocked right out. He's not aggressive. Yeah, Albright not doing enough. Jab to the body from Keyshawn Davis. You see Albright with the lateral movement, rushes in and goes into a clinch. Oh, man. Albright trying to turn this thing into a clinch fest, fellas. Jab from Albright. See Albright closing the gap. Keyshawn with the feint. Jab from Keyshawn Davis. A jab to the body from Keyshawn Davis. A right hand to the wig piece from the businessman. Here we go. They was in another clinch. Referee separate them. They back in action. Straight right hand from Albright. They go into another clinch. Oh, my peoples. They back in action, fellas. Albright with a jab in the left. Ooh, Keyshawn Davis with a left to the wig piece. Jab to the body from the businessman. Jab from Nahir Albright. Another jab from Albright. Davis with the jab. Ooh, Albright with a left to the mouthpiece of Keyshawn Davis, who's trying to retaliate, but Albright's clinching him. You see them right on top of that Miller Lite logo, my peoples. Jab from Albright misses. Keyshawn Davis closing the gap. Ooh, a jab to the mouthpiece from Albright. Misses with the right hand. Jab to the body from Albright. Jab from Keyshawn Davis. Right to the body from Keyshawn Davis. Ooh, they both jabbed at the same time, ended up in the clinch. 1-2 from Albright. Right hand from Albright misses, and the round is over. Well, my peoples, Albright did it the last time, and he's doing it again. He's making it an uncomfortable fight. The letter M. Out clench and clinch Sean. I am rolling. As to be that boxing coaches are teaching them zero defense. I mean, the thing is, man, some fighters, their styles, they just match like that. Albright, he kind of lunges in with his punches, and a lot of the times he ends up in a clinch. If you notice, in most cases, he's the one causing the clinches. Here we go, fellas. They back in action. Keyshawn Davis, Nahir Albright. Right away, they go into a clinch. Round number 5, fellas. Referee separate them. Ooh, left uppercut to the mouthpiece from Keyshawn Davis. And they trading jabs once again in the middle of the ring. Jab to the body from Keyshawn Davis. Jab from Albright. Davis returns fire with a jab. Another clinch, fellas. Those clinches, man, are the inevitable right now. In the middle of the ring, fellas. Jab from Keyshawn Davis. Jab and a hard right to the body. Albright with a right to the wig piece and a left. Ooh, a hard right to the dome piece of Keyshawn Davis. Right before they clinched again, of course. Landed a hard right hand on Keyshawn Davis. In the middle of the ring, fellas. Caught him with a hard shot. Here we go. Albright with a leaping left hook to the wig piece of Keyshawn Davis. Double jab from Keyshawn Davis. Ooh, Keyshawn Davis with 2 left hooks to the wig piece of Albright. Jab to the body from Keyshawn Davis. Double jab from Albright. Right to the wig piece from Davis. They holding on to each other, fellas, and punching each other. Come on, my peoples. You see them in the middle of the ring, trading jabs to the mouthpieces. Jab from Albright. Double jab in the right hand from Albright. Jab from Albright. Ooh, a jab and a left hook from Keyshawn Davis. Jab and a right to the body from Albright. Another jab from Albright. Keyshawn Davis with his own jab. A jab to the body and a right to the body from Keyshawn Davis. See them sizing each other up in the middle of the ring. Ooh, a right hand from Keyshawn Davis, a right from Albright. 1-2 from Keyshawn Davis, left hook from Albright. There you have it. The round is over, my peoples. Whoa. Look, man, Keyshawn Davis is dancing and everything going into his corner, but, you know, this look like it could go 12 rounds. Don't get it twisted, fellas. I am Broly. Some of these refs bet on the fights, bro. They have their families betting on them. The letter M. Albright has lost every round. Yup. Every single round thus far. He better get active. Better get active. Age 17. I think Keyshawn Davis won every round so far. Marie. Keyshawn got rocked in that exchange. But he bounced back pretty good. In fact, he got rocked, and then the exchanges after that, he won them. That was a good shot. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4 from Keyshawn Davis. Jab from Keyshawn Davis. Jab from Nahir Albright. Nahir Albright return. Ooh, 1-2 from the businessman to the weight piece of Nahir Albright. And then some good shots, fellas. Oh, Keyshawn Davis with the combination once again. Left, right, left, right. We're starting to see the businessman step up the aggressiveness, step up the intensity. Nahir Albright standing right in front of him. Oh, double jab, right hand and a left to the body from Keyshawn Davis. See them in the middle of the ring, fellas. Ooh, a right from Keyshawn Davis to the face piece of Nahir Albright. Jab to the body from Keyshawn Davis and a right to the mouthpiece. Nahir Albright returned fire with a couple of shots. There you have it, my people. They traded some serious leather. Right on top of that Miller Lite logo, you see Shakur Stevenson sitting ringside. You know, the haters, they keep pushing for Keyshawn versus Shakur because they hating on both of them. Shakur right there, you know, supporting his guy. I mean, so far, Keyshawn Davis won every round. Now, here, Albright got to do more. Albright cannot win a fight like this. Ooh, Keyshawn Davis with a nice right hand to the face piece. They go into a clinch once again, fellas. Come on now.